First opened in 2001.
Ladies
We're
and
at Miller
gentlemen,
Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Tonight the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the Southern League's North Division and the Southern League's South Division. It's baseball on the show. Brian Allen, an Ohio-born left-hander. Now batting, Warner Thomason. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping into the box, Sammy Delgado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped up. Valenzuela in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he got him. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
On the ground is short. This could be two. Played on the backhand. The second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Into the box now, Willie Valencia, and he puts it on the ground to second. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
So frustrating, D-Roll. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Charlie Ackerman becomes out number 2 this inning. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left on base. So striding forward now, Mackenzie Cardenas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Stepping up to the plate, Felipe Lozano.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lozano.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in now, Brandon Hester. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hester.
Low for ball 1. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
This one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-2 tonight's final.
A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news, even, than can initially be grasped. For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Ace Man makes his big league debut right after this. Lance Lynn gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is...
Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. He's one of those guys who want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
2-2 the count. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 16 homers and 46 driven in. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a knuckleball. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. At the plate, Nomar Mazara. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run into first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. Digging in, Ronald Guzman. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Mann is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Hit to fielded by Abreu. There's one to Abreu for the big double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Jose Trevino. Over left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one.
Andrus.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. DeShields has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about 2nd and 3rd.
Mann has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Garver has it. And that ends the inning. Rangers set down. Digging in, Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hunter.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Starts him out with a knuckleball too high, 1-0. Pence gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McCann moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Rognedodor now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Odor.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Left side, but well foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Now in the box, Patrick Wisdom. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Trevino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Trevino playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And that's the second out. Here's Elvis Andrus now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Shin-Soo Choo. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. To Shields. Takes his lead at third with one away. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Ball one. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
7-4 is the final score.